And I know we all know about logos. We all know a lot about the logos. We all know that all businesses have got one. And for you, a logo would be best if you think about symbols, pictograms, visuals that represent different aspects of your product or services, and your brand values or purposes, or any other elements of your brand. Uh, you could look into symbols, and any imagery can be very, very powerful inspiration for your logos and visuals. And you could look at the specific references that shows your style, vision, and you could look into references as well, which you could put it then on your Canva document to show. And then you can decide what style you would like to see in your logo in general. Um, so that's with the logos. The next thing you're going to work on and then decide is your strapline. What is a strapline? It is the short line you often see underneath a brand's logo that describes it further. Or you see it's a long-term commitment to your audience. It doesn't change from campaign to campaign the way that advertising slogans do, or it's a way to tell the world what you're about, to describe what you do, so that people can understand right away what they're looking at and if it's relevant to them. We could look at some of the references here that will give you've seen probably all of these on a daily basis, and these are called like aspirational strap lines. As you may notice, these are all very big brands, complex organizations. They can articulate an ethos that unites all its various activities and can help position the brand in its marketplace. And they make you feel a feeling. We often interact with some of them at least, and you have that feeling. Just do it, but you don't have to say sports equipment, because we all know what Nike is about, and the same with other brands that we interact on a daily basis. Now let's look at the descriptive strapline. They can help audience understand what an organization does, and some are more fun-worthy with a little or with a little wordplay, but ultimately it's clear that this is a place I can find information about, for example, traveling. Some are very basic, simple, and to the point, but still they express their USPs. For example, see, talks about they're handmade or they're freshly made. We can look at Mazal here. It shows commitment to relaxing space as well as beauty treatments. So the moment you look at it, you understand. There are some examples of strap lines and for food entrepreneurs like Nando's, Pret a Manger, or Leon. And I think Fred will, if you can please copy some of those into the chat, just for your reference, if you would like to look into the food strap lines, could be very helpful. And we could look into some of the symbol and strap lines that work together. Here are just some examples of great logos and strap lines that working together very well from past 10 entrepreneurs who went through the same process. Here you can see Chic Shark is a belly dancing with a therapeutic dimension for all genders. Her logo is a belly, but it's unisex. Lots of movement, almost like a hack, which is how she wants her glasses to feel. And then we see that Angie's Rainbow or handmade hair accessories. Her USPs are like with a social mission to support queer families that's expressed through her rainbow pastels and strip line. We talked about Sujuk, the Syrian toasties. It has a little Syrian cat cook, and jauntily, it's fun, it's cheeky, it's a twist on something in the UK market loves, the toasty. And we could look into a few more examples like Kafana. It's a barbecue shack. Its brand is all about fire, food, and friends. we talked about the Massal Beauty and Wellness. It's a nail salon and beauty parlor that's all about customer experience. So perfect that they feel lucky to know her, and hence the Hansa hand with those painted nails. It's just a perfect representation of the brand. And obviously, in your cases, when you receive your logo assets, you will receive both logos with the strap line and logos without, so you can use them in the best way you can. Okay. When we talk about strap lines, here are just some top tips. You want people to be able to understand what you do the moment they glance at your brand. So you want to make sure that it shows what you're doing is short and descriptive and descriptive. It makes sure it's crystal clear. It's very unique, memorable, like the rest of your brand, and and maybe in a tone that reflects the rest of your brand personality. It's fun, whimsy, it's professional and serious. You can already begin to express that in your strapline. And if you just see how it's meaningless, so and like for example, if you see somebody who's hungry, whose favorite food is hot dogs, might walk just right by and not even realize that business is a place they should spend money. And all of a sudden, a brand comes together. The mustard yellow color plus the word gourmet and the retro handwritten but font also signifies that it's not really junk food. It's going to be a high quality hot dog that, for example, on a daily basis, we interact with as we walk in for a lunch break. So we look into these and they really influence our decisions that we make. Um, this will be the page you will see on your Canva document about your strap line. So, and also you can just use your vision to communicate with your brand name, your brand strap line, and you can also choose which font you would like in there. And I would just make sure that some of the tips are like write list of potential names and get feedbacks if you haven't already, and then include options for input from the designers. They are always great with feedbacks. They make it very clean and professional. And do please brainstorm using the strap like generators. There are lots of them. You could use AI, or you could consult with a friend, or you might probably have one. So you could just create a list and decide which one would you like to use. And also, it's good to have a font reference if you have a specific desire. So you could look at some of the examples. There are links also on the Canva document which you could look into, and some of them are so good. So you can choose which one you really love about. We talk about love for your brand and that relationship. So you are going to create it using all of these different techniques.